Good evening, neighborhood. It is Tuesday, the 27th of 2016. I suppose it's December 27th, 2016. I got so confused as to where I was and what I was doing, I forgot the entire date. This is DC Matthews at DC Matthews NAI. Welcome to another edition of DC Plays Skyrim. It is a post-holiday edition. The holidays are now officially over. There's like a necromancer or something. A conjurer. Oop. My sneaking is not what it was. And I used the wrong... Will I make a fine rug? Will I indeed? Oh, use a healing spell. You monkey. Oh man. There we go. There we are. That's what I wanted to do. Shout him into... There we are. Punch him before. It's been a while since I've played this game, as evidenced by the fact that I am practically stinking at it. I like that he is he's a healthy guy though, because he's got an assortment of fruit here and a rock warbler egg. So he was mining. He had things ready for dinner, and I just went right up and killed him. I need to get a sword from this nearby cave. So yes, the holidays are over. Hope you had a grand holiday doing whatever it is that you do to celebrate your holiday. And for many of us, the holiday, I suppose, is not over. There is still more holidays to come. My holiday is over. We traveled up to the Great White North, which we tend to do around the holidays, and we have just returned home, and I have to tell you, it is good to be back. We had a good holiday, but I am officially done. I am officially done with the holidays. I am ready for them to be over. I am ready to move on with my life. So, alright. I upgraded my alchemy there a little bit. I'm ready for a couple of days of actual vacation. And I am excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow, December 28th, will be the second annual DDT Awards with special guest GQ. If you remember GQ from our, I think it was a draft special, did he show up on the show? It's been a few months then since our good friend GQ has been around, but he is going to make his return to the DDT airwaves tomorrow for the epic marathon. We are starting bright and early in the morning, and are going to probably podcast till we cannot podcast anymore, or until one of us needs to go. More than likely that will be me. Usually have to be the one to leave. So I'm excited for that. Hope you'll join us for the DDT Awards Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. And then I'm also excited because on the DDT Wrestling airwaves, we got ourselves a brand new episode of Doc Talk, starring a friend of the show and our former roommate of the one, Doc Manson, and myself, the Arcicist. His name is Eric. He is known as the Arcicist, and he joins Doc Manson for an hour of conversation and frivolity. So hopefully you get a chance to listen to that too, because it was a good show. Now let's check out what we've got here. We're scoping this out. I missed. That's no good. Hopefully I will be able to hide. I meant to hit the... So there's the necromancer and his 2 Draugr, and they apparently did not see me. So I'm going to go with plan B here. And plan B involves just setting them all on fire. And we'll see who comes out of it. All 3 of them, apparently. All 3 of them, apparently. Oh, and they brought a friend. That's not good. Alright, well, let's see here. You should be dead. In fact, you running away is not good, because you'll just eventually come back. There you go. So now you're good and dead. Now you're alive. Oh, you brought another friend. Actually, at this point, it's easier for me to attack from close range, choke slam onto the ground. Oh, another Draugr, and now you're dead. There we are. Alright, well that was a bigger battle than I expected. So, obviously, some people have let slip the traps and such here. So I wonder if that was the Draugr who heard the battle, came running, and wound up setting off their own traps. Oh. I can't... I think they see me. We'll see if they come after me. They don't seem to notice that I'm up here. Oh, well look at that. As a matter of fact, I am doing a very good job of hiding from you. In fact, so now, let's try our... That worked out nicely. Ooh. Oh, well that worked out nicely too, because one of the Draugr ran right in front of the sparks and got carved up. I gotta remember to do more transmuting too, now that I think about it. There we go. You're gone, which takes you out. So it just leaves you. And again, probably makes more sense for me not to do this fight in close quarters. There we are. So one of you needs to have the sword. Ooh, human flesh. That's awkward. Take the arrow out of the wall. Alright, well this was a hairier battle than I've expected there, neighborhood. Uh-oh.
I am Lua Alskaven. Who are you to disrupt my work? Begone, or I will add you to my army of the dead.
Well, isn't that interesting? There's more happening here than meets the eye. I was just coming to find a sword, but now there's a whole creature or presence or something. So this, I can tell, neighborhood, is not going to be a one episode adventure. Alright, now what we should be able to do is use that shout kind of to detect life. There's a spell and some things for detect life, which we currently do not have access to, but if we use that shout, it'll alarm anyone who is around, and if it doesn't alarm anyone, then obviously no one's around. I always find it fun to enchant pickaxes, just so you know. Alright, so the Dwarven helmet. Let's fortify archery. Now bows do... Now can I do... Oh! So that's how it works. So you can add things there. Well, now I've essentially taken this and turned it into I didn't realize you could do multiples. I've essentially turned this into a almost as good version as this mask. Lock picking, archery, and alchemy are 20% better, but now the Dwarven helmet essentially does the same thing, and it's heavy armor, which I enjoy using. So now, do I have steel gauntlets of any kind? Scaled steel Imperial gauntlets, steel Nordic gauntlets. So if I take these, that means I can add archery and unarmed, and that is pretty cool. I should rename these at some point, because now instead of wearing these steel Nordic gauntlets, I can slap these on. Well, alright, I'm going to stop this video here, I suppose. We're coming up on the end. I've got some new armor. I've got, a quest I wasn't expecting here in this place. That's why it's a good idea to explore everything. I should figure out the boots next, so I could be fully heavy armored. But, Lince Dorado, moving on up in the world there, gang. So thanks for joining DC Play Skyrim. We'll see you around the neighborhood.